Please, support us to check out pentheblogofficial. Like, share, follow, and subscribe. This is the incredible story of the frog that froze solid and woke up alive. Hi everyone. Welcome to our channel, where we bring you the most amazing footage from around the world. Today's video is from South Africa, and it's one of the most amazing videos I've ever seen. It's actually quite unbelievable. A tiny frog was discovered completely frozen in ice. But after a few hours of being iced, the little guy just woke up and started hopping around like nothing had happened. The frog had literally frozen all the way through, but it survived, and it seems almost magical. Now, this might seem like your typical frog, and it kinda is, but let me explain what's so unbelievable about this discovery. V's common frog is known by many names, such as the Cape River frog, the Cape Platana, or simply the Platana. But one thing you can call it is rare, because this little guy is actually considered a pest species in some parts of South Africa due to its ability to adapt to different environments and outcompete native frogs. They are tough little creatures who can live in slow-moving streams, rivers, and even farmlands. Their diet consists of aquatic invertebrates, and they can grow to be around 15 centimeters long. So they're not the smallest of frogs. But what makes them special is their ability to survive in incredibly harsh conditions. In fact, this particular frog can withstand freezing temperatures by slowing its metabolism down to extremely low levels. It does this by producing a natural antifreeze, which allows it to survive the cold. And while it may seem like magic, it's actually science. The frog's body produces a type of protein that prevents ice crystals from forming in its cells, which can cause them to burst. This allows the frog to basically pause its life functions until temperatures rise again. And when the temperature rises, the frog thaws out and is able to move around like nothing happened. It's unclear exactly how long this frog can stay frozen for, but it's believed that they can survive for several months in this state. That's pretty incredible. Now, it's important to note that this isn't the only animal that can do this. There are other animals like turtles, fish, and even insects that can also enter a state of suspended animation when exposed to freezing temperatures. However, this frog's ability to do this is particularly impressive, because it's able to freeze and thaw out multiple times without any ill effects. If you're skeptical about whether this frog is really frozen in the first place, there's evidence that supports this claim. For example, the frog's eyes are completely frozen over, and it doesn't react to stimuli like touch or light. Additionally, the frog's breathing and heart rate slow down to extremely low levels, which is a clear indication that it has entered a state of suspended animation. So how did this frog survive being frozen solid? Well, it seems that its natural antifreeze allowed it to prevent ice crystals from forming in its cells, which would have caused them to burst. This allowed the frog to essentially pause its life functions until the temperature rose again. And when the temperature rose, the frog thawed out and was able to hop away like nothing had happened. Frogs are already pretty fascinating creatures, but this one takes it to a whole new level. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more amazing animals, make sure to stay tuned. We'll see you next time.